The wind of the pitch. And a bunt towards third. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Logan Davidson, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one. And today is draft day. Singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so excited to have been drafted by a professional baseball team and have the opportunity to pursue your dream.
Now it's J.D. Davis. This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Wheeler in his 12th season, 33 years old, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. Hernandez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. Hit on the ground, might be two. Boom. Toss to second, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. Here's Trey Turner. The pitch. And a foul ball. Out to short, Davidson. To first, Turner is out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Nick Castellanos.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran first baseman, Bryce Harper. Up the middle. Gets it to first. Harper retired. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Scoreless after 1. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. The right-hander back to work. Not even close there. And that's ball one. And that one upstairs. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
And the righty deals. That one missing inside. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Seth Brown stands in now, looks at that one inside. And a foul ball. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Tyler Soderstrom stands in now and watches strike one. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. base, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Diaz
1-0.
forced to get out of the way of the first pitch. There's a strike. Pitch misses outside, and that's ball 2. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The A's strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Nick Castellanos. Fought off foul. That one inside, and the count even 1-1. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Base knock right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Pitch. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. No score here in the second. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! And this place is rocking. His second home run of the series. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
That's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Late on that fastball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Stop on at first. Nobody out.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Johan Rojas. To second for one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute it. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Trey Turner now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And he was nowhere near that one for strike one. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. On to the third inning. Here's Miguel Andujar as he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Smoked on the ground to second. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The right fielder, number 2,
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. In the air, right side, drifts towards it, hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now that designated hitter,
Darryl Hernandez up next for the A's. That's in there. The Phillies leading by 3 here in the third and final game of the series.
Inside.
Just off the inside edge. And that's in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
2 down, nobody on. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. And the A's are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Set for the bottom of the third with Merrifield up to the plate. As the lefty gets to work. On the ground to third, Davis. Whips it across. And a quick out, number 1.
Good fade and sinking action in that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball.
Man, that
2
was
strikes.
pretty gross right there.
Missed with a changeup. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Right side, Butler sizing this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Logan Davidson. And a pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The shortstop takes the ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Just missed. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Bounce to the left side. Trey Turner gloves it. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, second baseman,
Zach Geloff, the next to hit. High fly ball out to left field. Merrifield under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
It's hard to stay afloat when the world's trying to.
Back here in Philadelphia, here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Here comes a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering upstairs.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. And that one hammered. That's back there. And a massive home run. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
JT Realmuto steps in. He's already homered in this game. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it's caught for the out.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Left field, and that's a fair ball.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way out. That was blasted to the moon. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boo. We knew it wasn't coming back. The low 96
looks like they hand the ball over to a new arm, Ken Waldichuk.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Throws across the diamond, 2 down. Trey Turner with a chance now. Foul ball there. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. The Athletics have some bullpen action. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. That one way inside. Base knock center field. And that extends the inning for Whit Merrifield.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Up the middle, Davidson. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively. Ready now for the 5th inning. So here's Brown at the plate. And takes low for ball 1.
You know, these A's, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Ripped to short. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
2-0 the count. Here it comes.
Ball 3. 3-0.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
The left-hander on now, Matt Strong.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 3. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP boost. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Next up for the A's, Miguel Andujar. And this is inside.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Way inside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Strike 2. Bases loaded, nobody out, and a run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That's down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball two.
And another ball.
2 balls. 2
Eighth
strikes.
pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 6-2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
Darryl Hernandez up next for the A's. Aaron Nola comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Logan Davidson.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. That's long gone. Logan Davidson with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight.
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. Another one, back-to-back homers, and we're level. It's 6-6.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Next offering is in for a strike. That clips a corner. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
Bounce to the right. Sosa. They get the force, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and we're all even now. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's Harper now. Waldichuk back to work. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. That's to third. In plenty of time to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
The batter, the third baseman, Alec.
Tied at 6. Down the third baseman, Alec Bohm. He's already homered here in this one.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and now they're out in front. It's 8-6. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And You know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Wouldn't chase that time.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now back.
This is Bryson Stott.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Last half of inning number 5. And right back to the mound. What a play. Inning over. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 8-6. Your dial. And we're back. Top 6. Now here is Tyler Soderstrom. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
And a swing and a miss. And there's one down. And now it's going to be Jordan Diaz. In for a strike. 0-1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
The A's trailing by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fastball to letters, throws it for strike 3.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Andujar jumps out of the way of the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And a good eye there. Lawrence Butler in the on-deck circle. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they trail by 1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Chance now to even this game if they could put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
Got him lifted. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the...
Well, we go bottom 6, and the batter now, Edmundo Sosa. And a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Back to the top of the lineup, Trey Turner at the plate. 1 for 3. That one ripped. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Popped up. Geloff on his way over. He's there. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 2. Number 69 gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now here is Harper. That smash towards center. Makes the grab on the run. And the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they lead 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 9 and the A's 7.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working.
Leading off the Oakland.
The wind and the pitch. Strike on the inside corner.
0-1.
That one clips the outside corner, and the count is 0-2. Got it fouled. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 9-8.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good.
Geloff in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one down the line, and that's just foul. On its way to the corner, Castellanos on his horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And that's in the dirt. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. So digging in, Seth Brown. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Wouldn't chase that time. With the tying run on at first, here in the 3rd and final game of the series. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Around second, on his way to 3rd. Here comes the throw. Runner around 3rd, on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 9-9. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Bounced up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. Got him.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Diaz swings through it for strike 1. And that one fouled off. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Line drive. That's a base hit. Runner around 3rd, on his way to the plate. Safe.
He's in.
Only gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Andujar stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball.
Righty to the plate. He goes down looking. Bottom of the inning. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. Andujar going back on this one. So he just clears the wall. It's 10-10. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Andujar makes the grab, and there's one away. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And he tough one like that.
It's a ball. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. Second home run of the inning. And they grab the lead. It's 11-10. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job.
New arm out of the bullpen, Trevor Gott.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Two runs across in the inning. Here the bottom of the 7th. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball.
Hey, partner, how's your
2
scorecard
strikes.
looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London? Yankees and Red Sox in 2019. I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. 2 outs, base is empty. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. Like, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. JT Realmuto delivers yet again on this one. We look ahead to inning number 8. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and the batter now, Lawrence Butler. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Calls it in, and there's one away. So the Oakland lineup turns over. Here's Oakland's DH, Darryl Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And there's a ball.
2-0.
Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the eighth. Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Logan Davidson in the on-deck circle for the A's. Next offering is in for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the ball now.
1 ball, no strike.
Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. So the tying run at second. And that skips into dirt.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and that's ball four. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. A towering shot. That's his third home run of the game. And they lead it. It's 13-11. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And there's ball four.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Harper to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. 3-run shot for Oakland. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's Major League. Back in Citizens Bank Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. That one out to right. One up, one down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
On the mound now, Mason Miller.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And they get Turner for the out.
The left fielder, number 9, Whit.
Here's the left fielder, Whit Merrifield. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Righty delivers. Not close with that one. Now 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. And now here's the A's catcher, Tyler Soderstrom. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And that's in the dirt. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
2-0.
3
And
balls,
downstairs.
no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. And he walked him.
Take your base.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
Ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit. Not in time. He's safe. Soderstrom into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. That one missed.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Miguel Andujar. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball 1. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Lawrence Butler.
But bottom of the order here, Boog, you got to go right after this guy.
As now Nick Nelson taking over on the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
To third. It's through for a hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends.
We're back. And on the mound is the closer, Zach Jackson.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's Bryce Harper. The pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. Brown drifts towards it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 0-1. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
In the air right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Known for his late inning heroics. On the ground, Davis. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The tying run at the plate.
1-1.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Tying run at the plate. In the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Here comes Harper around third. He scores, and now they trail by 1.
Big RBI for him right there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Two outs. They're down to their final strike.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
The Phils down to their final strike. Got him! And that is the ball game.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax